Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
Are flowers that are in a vase Muktzah on Shabbos? So many people purchase flowers for Shabbos, l'kavod Shabbos, and place it on the Shabbos table or other areas of the home. And there exists a common misconception amongst many that the flowers are Muktzah, you're not allowed to move the vase. And some people go as far and not even place it on the table because then you can't move it from the table. We will now discuss the proper and correct halacha regarding moving flowers on Shabbos. So it is a correct statement to make that all items that do not have a use on Shabbos are considered a very strict form of Muktzah called Muktzah machmas gufay and may not be moved for any purpose in the regular fashion, whether for space, use, or to save from damage. And accordingly, it is likewise correct to state that ground products such as plants, flowers, grass, branches, and twigs that are lying on the ground are Muktzah on Shabbos and may not be moved whether they're attached to the ground still or not attached to the ground. As rules the Alter Rebbe in 308 halacha 8, 312 halacha 9, and so is the ruling of the Poskim. However, all this is applicable towards plants, flowers, grass, etc. that is lying on the ground on Shabbos. However, if you took these products before Shabbos and designated them for a use, then it is no longer considered Muktzah, may be moved on Shabbos like any other non-Muktzah item, as rules the Alter Rebbe in chapter 308 halacha 50, that one is able to transform a Muktzah item to become not Muktzah through designating it before Shabbos for a purpose. Based on these rules, although flowers that are lying on the ground are Muktzah on Shabbos, flowers that have been gathered and prepared from before Shabbos to be used for decorating one's home are not Muktzah, and so is explicitly ruled regarding this exact case of moving plants and flowers in the Alter Rebbe 336 halacha 18, 494 halacha 14, in the Magen Avram, and in all the Poskim, that all flowers that are designated for decoration purposes from before Shabbos are not considered Muktzah, so you're allowed to move a vase or a bouquet of flowers on Shabbos without any restrictions. And likewise on Shavuos, it's permitted to move the various flowers and plants that are not in pots with earth and have been placed around the house or shul for decorative purposes. They may be moved without restriction. And it's also mutter for this reason that if you see a bundle of myrtle, rosemary, or mint, which a lot of shuls, especially Sfardim, prepare from before Shabbos for people to say a bracha of atzeh b'samim and nisveh b'samim and smell, they are too not considered Muktzah, as they are designated for this purpose of smelling. All the above is regarding flowers and plants that are not inside earth. However, plants that are sitting inside of a pot that has earth, plant pots, that already is a little different, and it does contain certain muktzah restrictions, as will be discussed in a further halacha. Likewise, the above is only discussing moving the flowers. However, to place them into the water vase is another discussion, and it does contain certain restrictions, as in Mirz Hashem we will discuss in the future. So bottom line, halacha l'maaseh, flowers are not Muktzah on Shabbos. You don't have to worry about moving your vase. You can place it on your table on Shabbos, take it off on Shabbos, and there is no worry whatsoever.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.